This is such a cool pen. Why is it built this way? And what problem does this click pen solve over a regular pen? Oh,
What's up, everyone? This is Akshay Sipala, and if I can do it, you can do it. Are you curious just like me? And do you happen to have the same sort of questions running on your mind when you're using the products that you use every day, be it a toaster, a pen, or even a refrigerator? And do you think it would be cool to be in a role where you get to do exactly that? A role where you always stay curious to learn all about the user, about their pain point problems, and also be more curious, excited, and creative to build amazing products to solve those pain point problems? If that's the case, not just this video, but even product management might be for you. Before we start, let's roll that intro. Yes, I just said product management. And I'm sure you might have heard about it, but as you've clicked this video, I assume that you don't know all about it. But don't worry, I'm here to help you. Becoming an accidental product manager myself and having done a lot of research and reading about this amazing role, let me make things easy for you. Let me break it down into what product management is and what the responsibilities of a product manager are. So first, let's understand what product management is. If you did start researching about it, either by reading a lot of books, online articles, or either through networking, you might have heard that product management is the new big thing and that it has drastically grown over the past few years. But apart from that, you might have also noticed that product management is playing a prominent role in most of the companies. Nowadays, product management is not just within the big tech firms and the startups, but also it's within the traditional companies independent of the industry. And the reason for that would be the very high digital adoption rates, but also I think the pandemic acted as a catalyst for this great change. With that said, product management is a huge domain with different set of responsibilities depending on the kind of product, the stage at which the product is in its life cycle, and also it could depend on the firm that you're working with. So product management doesn't have a clear-cut definition, but let me try my level best. Product management is a domain that guides every step of the product through its journey, right from ideation to the launch and everything in between, to ensure that it drives value to both the customers as well as the business. To make things easy and understandable, Martin Erickson has a wonderful definition for product management. He defines product management as a domain that sits at the intersection of user experience, business, as well as technology. So let us now understand why product management sits exactly at that intersection. Why user experience? It is because product management is all about being the voice of the user. It is about representing the user. It's about understanding the user's pain point problems with empathy to help build as well as optimize products to provide that next level experience to the users. Why business? It is because product management is all about maximizing business value from a product, be it revenues, customer loyalty, or even customer satisfaction. It is all about optimizing a product based off of feedback and a whole lot of other data to make that product a better one, both from an experience as well as a business standpoint. Why technology? It is because product management is all about building products, and nowadays products have imbibed technology in one way or the other to provide that great experience for the end user. Hence, product management happens day in and day out at the technology and the engineering divisions. These three would be the fundamentals of product management. So are you wondering how these fundamentals get translated into a product? Don't worry, let me help you. So a product must be usable, valuable, and feasible. And these three come from user experience, business, and technology. So product management is about making those tough trade-off decisions while balancing the needs of the user, building a valuable business, and building a product that's feasible, all while building an amazing product to solve those users' problems. Are you still confused about product management and the role of a product manager? Don't worry, let me explain product management with the help of an analogy. I know that you love them. A product manager is like a building architect, that person who has the vision for that building. An architect might not know how to construct or might not know how to set up plumbing or might not at all know about the safety protocols while constructing a building, but an architect would definitely know how to bring that building blueprint to life. For that, an architect has to define the blueprint for that building, set the pace of the construction, provide high-level instructions, and a whole lot more. That architect would have to coordinate with civil engineers, interior designers, safety specialists, and a lot of other people to build that amazing building. So this architect stands at the intersection of providing that best living experience for the potential buyer, driving the most business value to the company, and also validating the feasibility of the building structural design. So a product manager is like a building architect, but for digital products. Didn't this analogy sink in? Are you a music lover? If that's the case, a product manager is like an orchestra director. Did you love those analogies? If that's the case, smash that like button. Now that we have a better understanding of what product management is, let's now dive into the responsibilities of a product manager. Before that, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you haven't, please do. I do have amazing content on its way. As you can imagine, how many hats an architect would have to wear to build that beautiful building, or for that orchestra director to produce that best quality music. Even a product manager would have to wear multiple hats to build that amazing product. Hence, a product manager's responsibilities are unending. But let me translate that unending list to something that's more consumable. So the fundamental responsibilities of a product manager are: number one, a product manager must be able to articulate the why. The product manager has to know all the whys for building that product. So a product manager must have answers to the questions like, why does the customer have this problem, and is this actually the root cause problem, and if we are to solve that problem, why is it that we're specifically building this product, and a whole lot of other questions. Number two, a product manager must be able to translate the why into what. And by that I mean a product manager must be able to break down the why into what to do items to achieve that why. So just like an architect who would know how to break down the building blueprint into actionable steps, a product manager would also know how to achieve that end goal by breaking down the product vision into day-to-day activities. And the product manager must be capable of prioritizing and ordering these list of items in the right way in order to achieve that why. Number three, just as you've imagined, building a product is not that easy. It involves a lot of strategy, creativity, empathy, but apart from that, there is something very important. It is the amount of dedication and motivation, not just for the product manager, but for all the people that a product manager has to work with. So a product manager must coordinate and motivate all the teams that he or she would work with. For that, one has to be a leader, a people's person who can navigate through any sort of landscape using skills like empathy and influence. Why? Because being a product manager is not about directing people what to do. It's about leading them by clearly articulating the common end goal and also helping them understand why they have to do that something to build that great product. And for articulating that common goal to all of the stakeholders, a product manager must know how to communicate and narrate that story in a language that each of the stakeholders would understand. Now, let me tie everything together. A product manager is a person who goes that extra mile, is a person who goes above and beyond, is a person who acts as a catalyst to get things done and to bring that product to life. So are you that someone? If you are, then this role is definitely for you. We'll talk a lot more about this amazing product management. Probably I'll share with you the skills that are needed for a product manager, and also the way that I broke into product management, and a whole lot more. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to not miss any of my videos. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, be kind, stay humble, and keep hustling. Thank you for watching.